This right here is the clean girl underscore the clean girl underscore the underscore clean underscore girl. What this person does, apparently, this person, clean shit for views. I don't freaking know what this person, like, she cleans. That's all this person does, just clean shit. Let's just pull up a random video. Okay. It's just the midst of her content, but like there's more stuff that she's does. Let's just show her a normal video.
This is so bad. I just spilled paint all over the bathroom.
Can I clean this up before the paint dries? I need to hurry. These paint fumes are making me dizzy.
Took me an hour to clean half the sink.
Let's try magic foam.
Okay, the foam works way better than I thought.
Yeah, she's doing all this to promote like her, because apparently she's selling this stuff.
Can you believe it's clean?
Not really.
This is so...
Yeah, she spilled it again. All right. So basically this TikToker is under scrutiny. Actually, first, before I show you the controversy behind this TikToker, let me give you like her site right here, because she has her own site, believe it or not. The Miss Clean Girl, the Go Clean Girl website. Hi, it's Clean Girl. It means everything that you're supporting my journey to making videos better place. Magic foam spray coming soon, so join the wait list. So you hear that? We have some magic foaming coming soon. Number one, it's easy and fun. Number one, spray, hold and contain 8 inches to surface to be clean, wipe, and share the love. Why I make this product? I've been a professional cleaner for over decades, testing every product on the market. My dream, a bright, fun, foaming cleaning spray that not only deep cleans, but also looks beautiful on its shelves. Unfortunately, it doesn't exist. That's why for the past 9 months, I've dedicated myself into testing and tweaking prototypes to create the world's largest spray. The good news, I did it. The puzzle is solved. Now I'm working on getting in whatever. You guys know the gist. She's trying to make a good videos out of this. She's making a lot of stuff. Over 4 million supporters worldwide and counting. Linking this YouTube short. The most satisfying cleaning spray you'll ever use. Cleaner than ever. Simpler tradition methods and brighter. Again, joins the wait list. Is there like a pricing into these shits? What if I join the wait list? Oh, I need to enter my fucking government ID and shit. Yeah, I'm not doing that. Fuck what?
Let's clean a random...
Okay, so this is what I guess sparked controversy between this girl and I guess the media. So this girl got into a lot of controversy for, cleaning a grave. This grave specifically.
Let's clean a random grave. What do you think is buried here?
Let's clean it and find out.
I have so many questions. How old is this grave?
It looks like it's been here for 500 years.
How did this grave get so dirty? Look, There's a tree growing out of it.
I love plants.
This transformation is
Dude.
extremely hard for me, but I believe everyone deserves a beautiful grave.
Okay, so I did some research.
A woman is buried here.
And she has 2 brothers, just like me.
I need to make her family proud. This is so satisfying. I
Yeah,
wish
this is not making her family proud.
I could live in the graveyard. Are you ready to find out who's buried here?
How does it get this dirty?
Maria Lugo Texador. She died on the 19th of January, 1990.
I get
Holy
to do this
shit.
work because you support and follow.
Let's clean a random grave.
Okay, so there was a lot of mixed controversies. There was a lot of controversy when it comes to the grave. Let's see. I don't have mixed feelings. The door voice is icing the disrespect on the cake. Is like icing on the disrespect cake. The flower represented the replacement. It felt wrong. Yeah, so a lot of people had a lot of issue with this video because people were like, why are you cleaning just a random person's grave when you don't have like the approval of the family and shit like that, which is, you know, fair. You can't really, you're gonna have to, you have to like, you know, you have to ask permission from the family first. If we know you have permission from the family, I understand that, but right now, I mean, we don't know if you got permission, but like, yeah, this is not it, woman. And the fact that you're like, oh my god, who's buried here? I have 3 brothers. Doesn't seem like you even care. I feel like you don't even know who this person is. Like the maximum you probably done into research on this person is just their name on the grave. Yeah, and replacing the flowers, in my opinion, that's fucking wrong. Because, you know, her loved ones put the flowers there and it means something, but you just being there or like replacing them with like fake flowers, it seems like. It just seems wrong, dude. I'm not really a huge fan of, you know, the whole shit. I'm not a fan of cleaning graves in general because there's like a certain process you have to do into you know, cleaning graves. You first have to ask the family permission, and then you have to, you know, be on the surface of things. But hey, I mean, what do you guys think about this? Because like me personally, I feel like there's a certain aspect you have to go to it. First, me personally, if I were to gonna do this, first I'd ask the family, what can I and can I to not touch? Because there are certain things in there that mean something to this person, and you know, it wouldn't feel the same if it goes untouched. Me personally, I'm just gonna ask the family if I could do this, and if they say no, then I'll respectfully not do it. I doubt this woman got permission from this family. I bet they don't even know who she is, dude. Anyways, we have... I'm gonna watch this video from Timini. It's called The Truth About the, quote, Clean Girl, Ruining Graves for Views. Hell yeah, we got a big video here.
I'm at the graveyard at night.
Cleaning this abandoned grave? For fun.
There's an abandoned grave in here.
I'm gonna clean her teddy bears for free. How did this grave get so dirty?
Yeah, this seems insensitive, dude.
There seems to be no limit on influencers who are completely out of touch with reality when it comes to apps like TikTok and other social media. Today,
Yeah, no
I
shit.
have a really wild story to share with you. Cleaning videos are a huge niche on TikTok, and you can find a lot of different types of things being cleaned, such as items, houses, cars, and so much more. There are some people on TikTok who take time out of their day to go to cemeteries and clean gravestones. There is one person who does this in a very respectful way, where they will learn learn about the person whose grave that they are cleaning while they are cleaning it in a specific way that doesn't harm the gravestone and preserves it as much as possible. And another big thing about this is that it's often a gravestone of somebody who has passed many, many years ago, to where they may or may not have remaining family members to remember them. So in doing this, it's not just a simple act of kindness of cleaning a dirty gravestone, it's also bringing honor and dignity into somebody who at one point lived on this earth and had an entire life filled with people who may not be here anymore to remember them. And while it may be a strange thing to see someone pop up on your For You page cleaning gravestones, in a way it's really nice to see. At least when it's a person doing this that actually cares, that actually puts compassion.
People actually clean graves for people actually like cleaning grave content is actually like a thing now. Because me personally, I thought it was just like, something. I thought a grave is something like you don't touch.
And effort into learning about the person and sharing their story to the world. And at this point you may be confused because on this channel I normally cover not so great things. Well, unfortunately I have yet another not so great thing to share with you today. There is a person out there on TikTok who is within this niche that is not doing things in a respectful manner whatsoever. This TikToker is known as the_clean_girl or the clean girl. And the second that you see her content, you will immediately know what her motives are for making grave cleaning TikToks.
He was heartbroken. That makes me so sad.
I need to make this grave beautiful. That way, their love can live on forever. After a whole day of cleaning, I could finally read the name. Doris Lugo. But we're only just starting to uncover her mystery. I know Doris was born August 14th, 1945, and she passed away February 1st, 1995.
Good job, you know how to read a headstone.
But who put Doris in the forest?
Did she seriously just say who put Doris
Her what?
in the forest?
I kept wondering what her life was like. Who did she love? Was she pretty? Did she have a dog?
I saw a dog.
Oh, what are these pointless questions?
Have you seen a dog? You probably have.
I tried to find more
That's literally this clip.
information online, and I found nothing.
Unsurprising. This is
No shit. I bet you didn't even research. I bet you just did the bare minimum.
by no means the worst person I've ever discussed on this channel, but this is a situation that I find particularly annoying. So I found out about this situation through a TikToker named Andra. I'll link her video in the description below.
Come with me to do a random act of kindness. Ooh, you! I'm gonna transform this grave for free.
So if you haven't seen her already, the clean girl, as she calls herself, has been going super duper mega viral doing these grave cleaning videos. But the whole comment section of every single one of these videos is filled with people fighting whether this is disrespectful or actually an act of kindness. This woman just chooses a random grave, and the most she ever really does is reads their name and the year they, and then she'll go like, wow, they were so old, or wow, I didn't do any research on this because I don't actually care about what I'm doing here. I'm just trying to sell you my cleaning.
Yeah, this fucking voice is so dumb. Like, shut the fuck up with the Dora the Explorer ass voice and actually, like, be genuine.
Product. And I'm exploiting someone's loved one to do so.
However, diving deeper
Literally.
into the lore of this TikTok creator, not Andra, but the clean girl, people have been pointing out criticisms of her content, such as the fact that she seemingly markets her TikToks towards a young audience, and the reason I suspect this is due to the way she talks to her audience in these videos. She uses baby talk, the colors are very bright. It sounds like a Troom Troom video if you guys have seen my video on that. Another one would be 5-minute crafts.
Come with me to do a random act of kindness. Ooh, you! I'm gonna transform this grave for free.
I've never seen this before.
There's two people buried here, Angela and Pasquale.
That's true forever, love.
It's basically catered towards a low attention span audience at the very least, and whoever this TikTok creator actually is, they know exactly what they're doing and what strategy they're using to gain views and attention on TikTok. With that being said, however, one of her biggest points is marketing this cleaning product, which doesn't even seem to be available yet because when you go to her link in her bio, it says join the wait
Dude, that's probably why.
list. And when looking to find
Dude, it's probably never gonna be available.
more information out about it, you can scroll down. It says, why make this product? I have been a professional cleaner for over cleaning
Yeah, I just read this.
now. tuned, it's coming soon. Interested in being one of the first to experience the world's greatest foaming cleaning spray? Join the wait list. And then it says the most satisfying cleaning spray you'll ever use. Cleaner than ever before, simpler than the traditional methods, and brighter than your cleanest dreams. So the question is, with the way her content is made, it's very clear that her audience is likely going to be on a younger scale. As you can see in her videos, she caters to the deteriorating attention span of social media. So if she's targeting a younger audience, why is she marketing a cleaning product? But the questions will only pile up and things will only get stranger as we go through this creator's videos.
Is it illegal to clean here?
She uses a lot of products that people question, are they even safe for stones and granite type textures? Because not all cleaning products are, and a lot of headstones are made with certain finishes that you can't use just any cleaning product on it. So one, you could be ruining the headstone. Two, she cleans things in a very aggressive way
with her bare hands
damaging to the stone itself, compared to the other person who would do things delicately and would use certain tools to try and make sure that they are not damaging the headstones or the entire grave. So not only is she using a cleaning product that she's marketing that isn't even available yet to exploit the gravestones of people, but she's also been kicked out of several public restrooms because she'd filmed TikToks and YouTube shorts while cleaning them without permission.
Caught.
What's that?
Is it illegal to clean here? Can I clean
Is it illegal to clean here? What a dumb question.
this mess before they kick me out? I don't want to get in trouble. He
Bitch.
said he loves my transformation, but if I don't leave, McDonald's will sue me.
They should sue you,
Don't
low-key.
get it.
And she also likes to clean everything without gloves, with
Dude, why would you fucking take KFC to the goddamn bathroom? You're fucking gross.
bare hands, especially in these videos where she's cleaning public restrooms. I don't know if this is going to be a future marketing tactic to show that the cleaner she uses is like safe for bare hands or something like that, but even if you're cleaning these floors and toilets with hand soap, you should still be wearing gloves. You can even see it in the videos. There is so much disgusting stuff all over the place. There's no way that something like that could be safe with so much bacteria, and it just makes my stomach upset to think about.
All right, so, I'm just gonna go out in the hallway and throw up about something else.
Speaking of safety, being a victim of a serious injury isn't just a painful experience, it can also be an extremely stressful one. One day a teacher was on her way stoplight while she was getting on.
Oh, okay. I am not gonna watch this segment, at least.
For the Morgan for sponsoring today's video. So on YouTube, she has over 6 million subscribers, and on TikTok, she has almost 3 million. Her grave cleaning videos are what get the main views on her channel. I mean, you could tell the difference. There's 128 million views on her popular grave cleaning video, while a video of her trying to clean a Burger King bathroom, for example, received
Is she at an airport?
12 million views, which is still a lot of views, but there's a significant increase with the grave cleaning videos specifically. All of her most popular videos are the grave cleaning videos. Some have 30 million views, some have 40 million views. It's very obvious that they perform much better. So let's get into the grave cleaning videos, because there seems to be a lot of debate in her comment section on whether or not it's respectful, with some saying it's respectful and disrespectful at the same time. This person, in my opinion, is not doing this respectfully. The clean girl is not doing these grave cleaning videos with the level of respect that I've mentioned the other people doing this in the beginning of this video. It seems more like she may have copied that style of content, but instead of doing it respectfully, she's using it to market her cleaning product, and she's also doing a lot of things that break a cemetery etiquette, if you will. For those of you who do not know, there are certain etiquettes that you should be following when it comes to a cemetery or a graveyard, just some basic general things, most of which seem like common sense, like don't be loud, don't be obnoxious. I am somebody who is very, very, very familiar with cemeteries and graveyards.
Yeah, it's pretty
The reason I'm saying this is because there are certain things that you learn that you don't do. Don't put a vacuum cleaner on the grave. She picks up a vacuum
Dude,
and
I'm too scared to even touch the grave, bro.
pretends to be vacuuming leaves off of a grave. It's just for, I guess, a comedic effect. I don't really know.
How did this grave get so dirty?
Treat those who are buried there with respect. And don't take things that don't belong to you without permission unless you are a family member or a loved one of the person at that grave. She takes flowers that are in these ceramic pots.
Yeah, this is where I have a problem. These flowers were probably there for years, put in there by the families of the grave, and this person's taking it out and replacing it with fake flowers. These flowers can't be replaceable.
On this grave.
Really?
Someone had to have been there recently because the flowers were completely dried out and dead. But she takes them, rips them out of the dirt, and then she puts fake flowers in.
Yes.
Unless you are getting direct permission from a family member, or you are a family member of the person whose grave you're visiting, or you are somebody who works at the cemetery, you do not throw out things from somebody's grave. It doesn't matter if your intentions on this are good. It's just something you don't do. Oh, and also probably not a good idea to paint gravestones either. After cleaning a lot of these graves, some of the headstones and some of these graves have like complete toppers on them. They look very, very white, more so than what can be polished.
Yeah, literally.
She painted them.
This transformation
Painted?
is a lot of work.
Yeah, painting is going off the edge.
I might be here all night, but it's so fun. Ooh, a little bug. Thank you to everyone who supports and follows.
The grave was painted if you zoom in close enough.
Yeah, I think painting the grave is a little obsessive. Like, this is not your grave. This is not your family member. Don't do this to any other person's family member.
She doesn't disclose that she's painted it, which also kind of makes it weird when she uses the cleaning products, and at points painted very poorly. There is even one video where you can see her painting the grave, and this is a child's grave. She's repainting it pink. I mean, it was originally pink, so she's just repainting it. I don't know if that's allowed. I don't know if that's a legal thing you could just go and do. The one that gets on my nerves the most is the veteran's grave.
He was a war veteran.
He deserves so much respect. Thank
Yeah, he does.
you, Felix.
And you're not showing that respect by doing this shit to his grave.
It's a moo cow.
What the fuck?
There is a plaque on the grave, and you can see, if you zoom in, that she got paint on part of that plaque. It was not there in the clip prior. It looks like the landlord special for cemeteries and graveyards.
I can't wait to see what these graves look like in the morning. Thanks for following.
Is there a possibility that this person may have some ties with the cemetery she's doing this at? Maybe. I doubt it, though.
Why would she, though?
That it doesn't look like all of these are from the same gravesite, especially when she says things like, oh, who is this person?
I wonder who's buried here. Who's buried here? Her name's Bienvenida. Wow. Her name is welcome in Espanol.
She's definitely not a family member of the people whose graves she's cleaning. She even, in one of her TikToks, starts off with, I found a baby's grave.
A baby was buried here. I wonder who's buried here. This is a baby's grave. A baby was buried here. This
Don't do
baby's
anything.
grave got destroyed.
Why are you trying to
Yeah.
sensationalize it like that? That is so gross. She does more than just clean the headstone. She takes these stuffed animals that were put on this grave, and she even acknowledges that there seems to be a stuffed animal for every occasion, every holiday that was missed out on.
Wait a minute, you guys. This is a Valentine's bear. Oh my god. Each animal represents a holiday that Genesis missed.
She washes them now.
Yeah, I wouldn't want anyone touching the stuffed animals, or whatever the fuck I put on the grave.
You might be thinking, Tamimi, why is that such a horrible thing? She's doing an act of kindness. She's washing these teddy bears. There's something weird about taking something that doesn't belong to you and doing something with that item without the family's permission, which is what I'm assuming in this circumstance, because in a lot of these videos, including this one, she doesn't seem to do more research other than reading the headstone. I can understand this being a well-intentioned thought. However, stuffed animals that are placed at a grave hold sentimental value. To some, when a stuffed animal is cleaned, you're essentially washing memories away from it. And whether or not that is the case in this situation, considering that this grave did belong to a baby, it is not your place to assume that it's perfectly fine to do because you think it's an act of service, especially when we all know while watching this that this isn't just an act of service or kindness. This is to promote your cleaning products and your TikTok brand. If this were a true act of kindness, she would be making sure that she contacts the family, saying,
And she wouldn't even promote the cleaning brand.
hey, I want to clean this grave. I want to do it for free. Is it okay if I clean these stuffed animals? Is it okay if I put it on my TikTok? I want to make sure it's okay before I do this because I don't want to invade that sentimental space. Nowhere in that video did she say she got permission from the family to do this. I don't know what I would do if I saw somebody visit one of my family members' grave sites and take an item that I put there and thought that they had the authority to do something with that item. I don't care if it's with well intentions or not. That's not yours to do that with. That's like if I went into your house and said, I don't think it's very clean in here. I'm gonna start cleaning. I'm gonna start invading your space and throwing things out that I think are dirty. I'm not gonna ask your permission for it. I'm just gonna do this. That's how that feels. It feels invasive. You have no right to throw away flowers. You have no right to be painting people's graves. You have no right to be taking items from a grave and washing it and putting it back. Because no matter how much you want to come off as well-intentioned, this is not just invasive, but also extremely exploitative. It's one thing if she can't be bothered to learn more about the person whose grave she's cleaning other than reading the headstone. It's another to do all of these things, which even if you've never been to a cemetery in your life, it's very obviously obnoxious and disrespectful. The only thing I will say is that one of her grave cleaning videos, she was a little bit more quiet when recording it because she was talking while at the graveyard.
I just found a grave in the middle of the forest.
You can tell that in her later videos, she basically dubs them. I don't know when or where she decides to dub the videos, but even if she's not actively dubs them, I don't know when or where she decides to dub the videos, but even if she's not actively in the graveyard while dubbing over these videos, she's still adding this happy, bubbly voice to content that, in my opinion, deserves to be treated more solemnly and more seriously. You're still showing videos of the cemeteries that you're visiting and presenting it as if this is a Troom video for children, McDonald's for your brain. What gets me every time is she really has to drill in within like the first 5 seconds of each TikTok. I'm doing this for free. I'm doing an act of kindness today.
I'm gonna clean it today for free.
I'm gonna transform this grave for free. So I'm gonna clean it today for free.
I'm gonna clean her grave for free.
A random act of kindness can brighten someone's day, even if they're no longer with us.
I'm so glad that you announced it for all of us who weren't aware if this was an act of kindness. So thankful for that clarification. Thank you very much for that. This is an act of self-gain. This is like the equivalent of people who film themselves giving money to homeless people for, hey, look at this act of kindness I did. It's disingenuous, basically. Some of the things she says, too, are just so soulless.
I wonder what Bienvenida's life was like.
Does she like chocolate cupcakes?
What? There's a tree growing out of it.
I love plants.
Her star sign is Aries.
My best friend is an Aries.
The energy she puts into whatever the hell this is nothing more than a very obvious attempt at becoming the 5-minute crafts of grave cleaning, I guess. Not the worst person in the world, but definitely a very annoying thing to see online. I think there are some on the platform who do a very nice service and act of kindness of cleaning someone's graves, going through the time and effort of trying to educate people about the person whose grave that they are cleaning. In many cases, that is done with a person who has passed away many, 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 many years ago, who may, in any other circumstance, not be remembered had it not been for these videos popping up and giving a little bit of life and dignity to those who have been long gone. And I think that's a nice thing. I genuinely do. And I think that there are some kind-hearted people out there who mean well and want to do well. And I think people can tell the difference in authenticity of people like that and people like this who are clearly using this to not just push their product, but push their brand and gain attention with the algorithm. If this person meant as much kindness and was as well-intentioned as she wants you to believe she is, she would not be starting off one of her videos with, "I found a baby's grave today." She would not be throwing away people's flowers. She would be making a disclaimer saying, "Hey, listen, I got the permission to do this," or "I work on the grounds. This is my job," or something along those lines. So yeah, my takeaway from this is I don't hate the idea of somebody going out there and cleaning graves if they are doing it out of their own kindness, if they are being compassionate, and they are doing it with a passion to actually restore the grave, making sure that they're doing it delicately, making sure that they're honoring and respecting the gravesite. I don't think it's that big of a deal. What I have an issue with is the way that this person in particular goes about cleaning these graves, because it's very obvious that this is for a form of self-gain, which in most other cases I would say that's fine, but this is something that's very exploitative. You are going to somebody's resting place and
that's where I have
scrolling
an
the
issue
graves
with
up
this,
at many
dude.
points. And considering she has a backlog of content where she would go into public restrooms and clean the bathrooms without permission, and then also make it seem like the employees kicking her out are the problem, to me it doesn't seem like getting permission is something she likes to do. The style of her content is
No, you do. No. What you do is you do it first and then beg for forgiveness later.
weird and seems like it's marketed towards kids, yet she wants to sell cleaning products. And overall, while I don't think she is the absolute worst person on TikTok or on social media in general, I think that there are definitely ways that she can change her content in a direction that is more appropriate, but that doesn't mean that what she's been doing, especially with the grave TikToks, isn't criticizable. Because in my opinion, the way she's gone about all of this is really messed up. From a surface view, it might look like an act of kindness, but when you dive a little bit deeper, it's nothing but marketing. From the way she conducts her content to hit the algorithm to the future potential sales of this magical cleaning product. If you want to sell a cleaning product on TikTok, that's fine. If you want to clean a grave site, that's fine. If you want to do both at the same time, that could also be fine. Just make sure that you're doing everything respectfully, especially when you're in a place that requires a lot of respect, and also make sure the products you're using on gravestones is safe to be using on them. And avoid doing extremely obnoxious things like what we've discussed in this video.
Imagine if like she sells it and then it sucks and then she gets like a ton of shit for it. That will be the real kicker there. That will be the real kicker right there. If she sells this, if this product ever sells and then, you know, people buy it and then it turns out to be shit.
Thank you so much if you've made it all the way.
That'll be the real kicker
of this video, and thank you so much to everybody supporting me over on Patreon and through memberships. I know this one was a little bit shorter. I know this one was a little bit different than what I normally talk about. I wanted to break it up a little bit today. We've been talking about a lot of really dark stuff, and while this isn't a bunch of sunshine and rainbows, this is definitely a less severe situation than what I normally cover, but it's something that still deeply bothers me. I'll see you in the next video.
Okay, yeah, nobody cares. All right, so that was the cleaning lady. Oh, and you want to know my exact thoughts on the cleaning lady? Here are my exact thoughts. Somebody needs to go and find her like personal like social media shit. Cause me personally, I'm low-key interested. What is she like IRL? Cause there's no way she's like this every fucking day. Like there's just no way. So, what is she like in real life? You know, maybe.